The Earth is dying. Oceans have swallowed cities. The skies, once blue, now burn with crimson storms. And we, the children of this fragile world, must make a choice: remain and vanish with our cradle, or leave it behind forever. This is the story of the day we stepped away from Earth, the exodus that defined humanity's destiny. No one remembered exactly when the point of no return was crossed. Perhaps it was when the last of the polar ice collapsed into the sea. Perhaps it was when the forests, once lungs of the planet, burned themselves into memory. Or maybe it was when even the most stubborn leaders whispered the word they had long denied: extinction. For centuries, Earth had been our home, our mother, our battlefield, and our sanctuary. But now it had become a coffin slowly sealing shut. Humanity had no choice but to seek the stars. The Exodus Project was born, not in triumph, but in desperation. Entire nations dismantled their monuments, melted their weapons, and mined their ruins to build fleets of ark ships. Not everyone would leave. The mathematics of survival were merciless. Billions remained, watching the skies as thousands prepared to ascend. Commander Ilara Vey stood on the launch deck of the Helios Ark, the largest vessel humanity had ever built. Through the transparent shield, she saw Earth's horizon flicker with wildfires. She had trained her whole life for this mission, yet her heart ached. Not for the stars ahead, but for the soil beneath her boots she would never touch again. When the countdown began, silence spread across the globe. Screens lit every surviving city, every refugee camp, every darkened shelter. For one moment, all divisions dissolved, and billions of eyes stared skyward together. Then the engines ignited, and the fleet rose, not like conquerors, but like exiles. Earth shrank behind them, a wounded sphere cloaked in smoke and storm. Some wept, others sang. Ilara closed her eyes and whispered, "Forgive us, Mother. We carry your memory with us." The first weeks in space were filled with awe. Children who had never seen a sky without smog gasped at the unbroken stars. Elders wept quietly, whispering tales of oceans and mountains to those too young to remember. But wonder gave way to fear. The Helios Ark was vast, yet cramped with thousands of lives. Food was rationed, tempers burned. Some asked, why should we trust the stars to save us when Earth itself betrayed us? Then came the signal. Deep in the dark between stars, the fleet's sensors picked up something impossible. A beacon, older than Earth's first cities, pulsing with steady light. Some believed it was alien. Others whispered it was a trap. Yet for Ilara, it was hope. The possibility that humanity was not alone in its flight. The fleet was divided. Half argued to follow the beacon, to seek what lay beyond. The other half insisted on continuing to their planned colony near Proxima Centauri. Trusting the unknown could mean salvation or annihilation. Ilara called for a vote, but as commander, the final decision fell upon her. For 3 nights, she walked the silent halls of the ship, listening to the heartbeat of thousands of souls entrusted to her. Children slept beside makeshift stars painted on the walls. Lovers clung to one another, whispering of oceans they would never see again. In the end, she chose to follow the beacon. If we left Earth behind to die, she told them, then we must not turn away from the first hand the universe extends to us. Weeks passed before the beacon's source came into view. A colossal station orbiting a star long collapsed into a white dwarf. It was not of human design. Its surfaces glowed with living light, shifting like water, pulsing like veins. Docking was dangerous, but Ilara led the team herself. Inside, they found no living aliens, but they found memory. The station was an archive, a cathedral of voices etched in light, containing the histories of 1,000 civilizations, all extinct. And among them, a final message, written not in alien glyphs, but in translated human tongue. You are not the first. You will not be the last. Carry us with you, as we carried those before us." Ilara stood beneath the glowing archive, tears streaming down her face. Humanity's exodus was not a lonely flight. It was part of a cosmic chain, a relay of survival, each species leaving a light for the next to find. She returned to the Helios Ark, her voice steady though her heart trembled. "We are not alone. We carry Earth with us, and now we carry them as well. Wherever we go, we are not only survivors, we are memory, we are legacy." As the fleet resumed its voyage, Earth spun silently behind them, a fading jewel. But in the hearts of its children, it would never be forgotten.